everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. Today's video is about hair, about messy hair. And I have my lovely assistant with me.
Hello.
Yes, very good. And so basically what's happened is, if you turn around for a second, last night this one went to bed with pigtails, nice clean pigtails. And this morning she wakes up with this mess. Right, so it's all matted. There's maybe a little bit of food in it. There's knots, and so basically, what I thought we could do today is, for you dads or you parents out there, where you've got a child with long hair, and then you wake up in the morning, you're late, you got to get somewhere, but there's no way they can leave the house with really messy hair. So how do we quickly put something together so that it's nice and tidy, but it's and presentable, without having to spend half an hour, 45 minutes detangling and brushing it out. So this is what this video is all about. We will show you how to do what they call in the fashion world, I think, a messy bun. So that's what we're going to show you. So let's get right into it. Please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe. Okay, so here we are. We've got all this matted, knotted hair. It's not an extreme amount, but it's still, it would take us a good half an hour to try and get all that hair out. So if you're in a rush, you only got 5 minutes, how do you make it presentable? So what we're going to do, if you just pull your head up just slightly here, and then we're just going to try and, with our hands, just kind of rake it back. So we just want to, we're going to focus on the front first. And what we're trying to do is just bring everything back nice and neat. So you see how that sort of holds everything together there? We've got a nice little messy pullback. Because if you try and pull that back perfectly, it would just take way too long, right? So then I'm going to pin that one there, and then on the other side, pin that one there. Okay, and then when we cross them, that kind of locks that in place. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it doesn't look messy. Now, what we're going to do, we've got our hair tie in place. We're going to bring all this back now, and depending on how high you want the bun to go, because some girls like them higher than others. So for this one, we're going to go high. So we just grab it as much as we can. We try and get those dog ears out the way. Just sort of feed it into the hair. It's already matted, so there's not much we're going to do. Okay, and then we'll deal with any that are sticking out later. Put it into a tie. And because this particular child has lots and lots of hair, we're only going to do it in one or two ties there, not 3, because that could be really hard on the hair and the head, putting too much pressure, right? So we get that on somewhat snug, and then with our pins, now if you have really nice combed out hair, then you can do like really tight buns, but because we're dealing with messy hair, we're going to do it in a messy bun, right? So you have your pin ready, and as you give it a little bit of a twist, and then you turn it around and you pin it inside. So that's holding there. Okay, and then you continue to twist, but you don't do it too tight, because otherwise it starts to look like you're trying to do something perfect, right? We are not doing a perfect bun. We're doing a messy one. So as you can see, that's holding nicely there, and we secure that inside there, right? So there we go. So we look up, we got it nice and secure there, and then we come all the way down. And that looks like a nice little, if you want, you can secure that with one more pin. Put your head down. We just get one more in there, but don't go in all the way because we're not trying to make, so you might have a little bit of food or knots. If you do, just simply break it open just like that. Okay, so that's the top of it. Now if you look on the bottom of the hair, on either side, you can see how we kind of got these kind of like dog ears, you know, they're kind of just in the way. So what you can do is just kind of stuff them and hide them into place. You just sort of move the hair around a little bit, and it just makes it a bit more presentable. So there we go. So we have something that looks a little nicer and a little more presentable for going out and about. Okay, so now we look at the front, and you can see how, put your head down, put your head down, put your head down. So we can see how it's just pulled back nicely, and you know, if there's any sort of dog ears, again, you can just move it around, you can feed it inside, but the whole idea is that we're not trying to make it perfect. And this happened to not get caught in here, but turns out to be a nice little sort of centerpiece, if you want to call it that. Nice little curl to play with. Again, is it perfect? No, but it's a lot better than when we first started with, right? And so this particular style, it's a messy bun. You pull it back quickly, you tie it up and you pin it, and it's just to make your child look a bit more presentable so you can get out the door quicker. So if you have any questions, any concerns, you want another hairstyle, make a comment below. Don't forget, please subscribe, please like our videos, and we'll be out with my other daughter who has very curly hair. And so we're going to talk about tips on how to deal with curly hair. So look forward to it. We'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Goodbye.